The heel drag is a simple and easy exercise which will work your leg muscles, and you can do it on any office chair. Start in a seated position, with your feet placed in front of you and your hands on your thighs. Flex your knees to move the chair towards the feet. Alternatively, you can keep your chair still and drag your feet towards yourself. Recover to the starting position either by pushing your chair backwards or bringing your feet forward again. This is 1 repetition. The armrest dips is an exercise that improves the strength of your triceps muscles, but only perform this on a stable chair with armrests. Start in a seated position against the backrest of the chair with both hands grabbing each side of the armrest. Your feet should remain on the floor throughout the activity. Start by straightening your elbows to lift yourself off the chair. Recover to the starting position by lowering yourself back onto the chair in a sitting position. This is 1 repetition. The hip extension is a simple exercise that will build up the strength of your hips. You'll need a chair or any structure like a wall for this exercise. Start in a standing position behind your office chair or facing the wall. Place both hands on the chair or wall. Begin by lifting 1 foot backwards as far as you can while keeping your knees and back straight. Return to the starting position by bringing your foot back down. Repeat the action on the other leg. This is 1 repetition. The push-pull exercise works both your chest and back muscles and is to be performed on an office chair with wheels. Start in a seated position with your back firmly in contact with the backrest of the chair. Hold onto the desk with your hands slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Start by pulling yourself towards the table and recover by pushing the table until your arms are almost straightened. This is 1 repetition. The side trunk bends is a simple exercise to improve the strength of your obliques. You will require a small weight such as a water bottle or briefcase to perform this exercise. Start in a standing position. Hold a weight in each hand and keep your feet shoulder width apart. On 1, lean your body to the right till your hand is close to your right knee while keeping your body upright. On 2, return to your starting position and repeat the action on the other side. This is 1 repetition. Knee benders are a simple chair exercise that you can perform to improve the strength of your abdominal and hip flexor muscles. You will require an office chair to perform this activity. Begin in a seated position with both hands holding onto the edge of the desk. Lift both feet off the ground with your legs straightened. Bend your knees towards your chest while keeping your back straight. Recover to your starting position by extending your legs until they are straight. This is 1 repetition. This sit, stand, and raise exercise will improve the strength of your thighs, glutes, and calf muscles. In this activity, you'll go from a sitting position into a tiptoe position. Start with a seated position with your hands on your thighs and your feet shoulder width apart. Stand up and transit into a heel raise by going into a tiptoe position. Recover to your starting position by lowering your heels onto the floor and sitting back onto your chair. That will be 1 repetition. The shoulder press is an exercise that will improve the strength of your shoulder muscles. Having strong shoulders will reduce the chance of dislocation. For this exercise, you require a small weight such as a 1-liter water bottle. Begin in a seated position and keep your back straight. Hold the weight while keeping your elbows bent and your wrists locked during the exercise. Begin by straightening your elbows overhead in a semicircular motion. Your hands should come close without touching each other. Recover to your starting position, and this is 1 repetition. The back stretcher is a simple exercise that will improve the mobility of your lower back. A more flexible lower back may improve your posture and reduce the occurrences of backaches. For this exercise, you'll need an office chair. Let's begin in a seated position, placing your hands at the side of your thighs and your feet shoulder width apart. Bend your trunk forward and move your hands until they touch your ankles. Perform the action slowly throughout the activity. Recover to your starting position by extending your body back to an upright position. Your hands should be at the side of your thighs once again, and that's 1 repetition.